this is your first time joining us, if this is your first time joining us, I'm Eyak and I'm going to be taking you through the process. We're going to be doing it together tonight. We'll be looking at the chart projection for this month and also the projection for this week. The main goal here is for you to position yourself, all right? You need positioning. You need to position yourself in a way that you'll be able to make good money this week. And at the ending of the month, you'll also be able to hit targets and milk the market. So with that being done and said, I will take you to the chart shortly. I'll take you to the chart so we can get down to business. All right. I believe you can I believe you can see my screen currently. So this is boom 300. I literally banked on this earlier today. This is boom 300. I banked on it earlier today. And one thing I want to let you know is structure never lie, all right? If you understand price action, you're already part of the 1%. But price action, everything doesn't end at price action. It all doesn't end at price action. You also know have to learn how to mark out zone properly. I'm going to be starting a module for crash and boom. So if you are interested in making good money from crash and boom the way I do, this module is for beginner. I'm also going to be sharing some tips because between now and the next 90 days, by ending of March, you need to be doing well and making at least 3 times what you are doing now. But this is not for lazy people. All right, this isn't for lazy people. You have to be willing to put in the work. You need to put in the work to get the result you deserve. So without with that being done and said, let's get into the chart. So this week I'm looking at just two markets here. I'm looking at just two markets, and one thing I want you to understand is I have my target for the week. I have what I want to make for the month. I have what I want to make in the next 3 months, and I also want to 3x what I normally make by March. Each month I'll be making 3x what I normally make on my conservative account. So I implore you to lock in with me so we can be able to grow together. So the main thing is this knowledge I give you, if you don't act on it, you are just going to have knowledge that don't produce results. Okay, you are just going to have knowledge that don't produce results. So boom 300, I literally closed out all my position when it got here because this is my first target for the week, 1739. Then my overall target for this month is 1530 because this market is on a downtrend. The monthly is still looking bearish. It has been in this area where it just broke out from for 3 months now, going down, up, then it broke out late last month. So I'm expecting some more push to the downside. And I love when it gives a retracement because this gives me room, okay, give me opportunity to put in more lot size into this baby. So with that being done and said, position yourself properly, wait for this market. If you don't have the relief entry and exit strategy, ensure you get it. This is the only way. If you don't have a good entry and exit strategy, you can be able to make money off my analysis. But if you already know what you're doing, you don't just know the market to trade off, then send a DM, use the contact info below on Instagram, on Telegram, or on WhatsApp, and I will reply you. All right. So with that being done and said, next up is crash 1000. So looking at crash 1000, remember what I said last week on the live session. I said this market, if it closes above here, I'll be interested in buying. So currently the monthly closed with bullish engulfing. I wanted this month to close so badly. The weekly is also showing bullish momentum. The daily daily is also giving me what I want. Yeah, daily is also giving me what I want. So what I'm doing now, I'm anticipating two levels: my first target for the week and the overall target for the week. This could happen in this week, it could happen in the month. So all you have to do is constantly position yourself so you can make money at the ending of the week, at the ending of the month. You're conservative, you can have an account to play with, but if you really want to grow, okay, this month I'm going to be holding a 3 days masterclass. Okay, it's called the Relief Trader Triumph 2026. This is the tools needed for the next 90 days. Okay, whenever you want to get serious, I implore you, do this for 90 days and you are going to get result. But you need to be a doer. All right, so the date is going to be conveyed to each and every one of you. Do this, join me on that date, and be rest assured you are going to get the tools needed to make good money this year. So the first area target is 4923. I'm currently waiting for an entry on this. I was so glued to boom 300, I couldn't get a re-entry here, but I'm currently waiting for a re-entry. First level target is going to be 4923. Once I get my criteria for entry right, I see everything aligned properly for me, I'm going to hop in and bag this baby. After that target, the next one is my overall target is 4985. 4985. So have this in mind. This is the two market I'm anticipating. Already made some few pips from this market, around 150 to 200 pips already from this market just today. Okay, just today. So these are the two major markets for this week. So write it down, put down the value. You can come back, rewatch the video so you can know the projection. Then next up, I'm waiting for boom 1000. All right, I was expecting it to bounce off here, which it did, but it failed to continue going down, which, yeah, it happened. Okay, I was a little bit skeptical, but it went up. It's going for a big retracement. So if this market gets here, either it bounces off this 16115 or it bounces off this trend line, but there are other criterias I need to be met. So I'm still going to be on the waiting side here. If I start trading it this week, I'm also going to send a pictorial image for you so you can maximize it and you can bank on it. All right, and lastly is boom 900. Okay, this market is also going for a big reversal. This was a massive breakout to the downside. This is a reversal. I believe it ought to continue this trend to the downside because monthly just broke out a nasty range. All right, monthly just broke out a nasty range. So this whole bullish start of the month could also turn to bearish at the end of the day. So have this at the back of the mind. But currently, I'm not interested, all right? But if you want to bank on the buy retracement currently, you know what to do. The same way we trade it to the downside is the same way to the upside. But remember, the overall trend for boom 900 is downtrend currently. The overall trend for boom 1000 is downtrend. The overall trend for crash 1000 is down. All right, but currently it's trending up. So always have this in mind when you are trading against the overall trend, so you won't mix it up when markets change back into the overall direction till it's crash 1000 trend, overall trend change to the up direction. Always have it in mind that this market could flip and continue trending in the overall direction. So that's it for this week. Boom 500 is also doing a massive retracement. So all this market, I'm just on the waiting side, and trading market I'm very certain about. So if you want to bank on this, join the Telegram group. More information, more chat is going to be dropped there. And with this being done and said, do have a splendid week ahead of you. Do have a splendid and profitable week ahead of you. Till we see you again next week.